The main issue, as we said, your weaker arm, or your left arm, your non-dominant hand, should we say, was causing its natural move was to be very high and straight. Because everyone's told from day to, keep your left arm straight, keep your head down. All these myths that we hear all the time. And what it does, it creates a lot of tension, obviously, in that left shoulder, okay, which causes the shoulder not be able to sort of function and move as it wants to. So then the arm starts sort of lifting up. And when we swing the golf ball, as we come through, here's old left elbow nice and high. Your left elbow now is kind of above your shoulder, a bit chicken wingy. Now, this wasn't a bad shot in some ways, but it was a weaker shot. It only went about 80 yards or so. Hit the mat behind the ball a little bit, and we're losing a bit of energy and speed. Now, this shot by no means is perfect, but what we're going to get now is rather than your elbow being up here, your elbow now is more level with the shoulder when we come to golf balls. As you swing the golf club back, same good backswing being nice and loose as that club comes down. Good strike of the golf. I mean, actually at the middle of the golf club now, which is lovely. So no sort of cover drives or shanks. As we swing through, you can see your elbow now.
Hardly see it.
Hey, look at your left elbow. It's a much different position there now.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and then you get, as you start swinging through now, your left elbow still.
So the right arm's done the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Club's done the same thing.
Exactly. It's, well, the club's done slightly different because when your left elbow started bending, what we tend to see is obviously a straightening here now, and then it would do this. Right. So it tries to, again, that sort of straight, locking it to try and keep it straight. Exactly. Sure. Well, you're certainly. If I said, I know as much as you're not left-handed, but okay, think of it as what your left hand doing this is kind of a backhand in tennis. So if we think of your strong hand as a right hand, if you did a backhand and did that, you'd get more speed than if you went and did that. So if your lead arm in terms of the swing is stiffening and straightening and just locking, you lose a lot of club head speed and control. Okay.
And is this true now for
every club?
Any club I get in my hand.
Every club in the bag. Basically, any full swing, I would say. And I would say in some ways practice some of these sort of shorter swings in front of the mirror, just with the club in one hand. If needs be, put the club upside down again. We do that drill with two clubs, but just stand there and just look. Okay, where's my elbow? My elbow at this point sort of level with my rib cage. What we see a lot of guys are doing this. The elbow's above their shoulder before the club's even got, and then it's trying to do this. Well, with one hand, I can maybe do this, but my right hand can't keep up with that. So the left arm then has to bend, and then we see the old left elbow high chicken wing as it gets coined.
Okay, so what that's also taken away from my brain
is
the fact that when I've been not hitting them properly, I'm conscious of trying to take the club back in the line. And I'm doing all this sort of stuff, and my head gets all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm trying to do. So then
reduce that thought.
I didn't think about that at all.
Don't have to.
I just thought, no, I'm just trying to get my arms nice and gentle.
I think you're back. I think for me, if we summarise into two kind of key areas, okay, setup wise, or the number one thing at setup is grip pressure. I think in terms of the grip and the thumbs especially, so we're looser. That will then let things happen more naturally. The second you lock anything in terms of thumbs or grip or arms, this shoulder now gets very tight. And think of it this way, when you're walking down the street, your arm kind of swings quite freely, doesn't it? If you locked your shoulders, you'd walk all very sort of like robotically. So what we see with people's golf swing, when they sort of swing a golf, it all gets very robotic and wooden. And then this hand has to try and stay straighter, as people get told. Then the right hand's got to keep on the club line, and that's got to bend. So things then just start happening because of.
So short swings.
It's a two-hand.
So if
I think,
I was just trying to do a short swing. It's the
same principle, yeah. So when you swing back, if you swing back to kind of halfway,
keeping this elbow down.
Yeah, exactly. So you're keeping the elbow. The one thing I would say, and the one thing to be careful, don't go and try and bring it in. Okay, as I swing back, my elbow's back there, and it's just pointing down here. So a simple little drill. Again, you can do it in front of a mirror. Just stand in front of a mirror, and what we're looking for is kind of an L shape here. And an L shape there. Okay, so it's back and through. Just a soft, there's no hit in this. Okay, I'm just swinging back and through. I mean, actually, it's surprising how much, if I sort of make any decent contact with this, okay, how much hit, I was a bit thin, that would be fair, but how much power you can get with not hitting it very hard. There you go. That's 30 yards with a half swing one-handed. Okay, now some shots you're there with a flat-out swing two-handed, 60 or 70. So surprising how much more speed you'll create.
That's very helpful.
Without hitting it harder. You just swing it better. So the elbow's down, the release of that club is better. Nice shot as opposed to the left arm trying to stay straight, and the left arm, where's he going? And quite a high left elbow. There's a lot of pressure on that left elbow as well because you're trying to do this, and then it's having to bend itself because it has to. So it's doing things it doesn't really want to do. Okay, your left arm naturally wants to do this up here, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it does.
We've got to relearn that movement. The left arm needs to work down. So as you swing through, this left arm is going to be softening So when you get to this position, sort of halfway through here, the left elbow at this point is down. What people think of is actually you've flicked your wrists or rolled your arms. You haven't. If you stay there, now just turn around with your chest to face me with your feet. There you are. You haven't done that, have you?
No, you haven't.
If you just keep turning around here, that's all you're doing. Now turn your feet to face. There you go. That's it.
It's still there.
But all that's happening is you're going to hinge your wrist up and down, and with the hinge, you turn your chest away. You turn your chest through, and that's what people see with an unhinge at the bottom. That is what's happening basically, not this sort of rolling and folding of the arms.
Right.
Okay. Does that make sense then, Ted?
It does. Really.